Hello everyone, this is childhood apraxia of speech. CAS is a developmental speech sound disorder that affects the planning and programming of the articulatory spatiotemporal movement configurations that are necessary for speech production. CAS can be a congenital or an acquired disorder that occurs as a result of a neurological or neurobehavioral condition or as an idiopathic disorder. The primary symptoms of CAS affect segmental and suprasegmental language features. These symptoms include high incidence of inconsistent errors on vowels and consonants in production of syllables and words, prolonged and inappropriate coarticulatory transitions between sounds and syllables, in addition to inappropriate prosody patterns that are more evident in the production of lexical and phrasal stress. CAS assessment process includes instruments to evaluate the automotor speech mechanism in addition to an alternating motor task. An articulation and phonology test, such as the DEEP, is administered. Also, analysis of a speech and language spontaneous sample is considered, and in order to rule out a phonological disorder, results from a receptive phonological representation task are considered. The behavioral symptoms that are evident in CAS increased children's risk for early and persistent problems with expressive language and with phonological underpinnings needed for literacy development. Different treatment approaches based on diverse theoretical bases have been proposed to target specific difficulties of CAS. Maximizing speech production skills in children diagnosed with CAS by choosing a motor-based approach that tackles articulatory movements as building blocks by teaching the child the right positioning of the articulators is a suitable strategy. More approaches such as the integral stimulation, DTTC, and rapid syllable transition, in which tactile cues as well as gestural cues are heavily employed to help the child to produce accurate movements, have demonstrated positive treatment and generalization effects. In addition, the Nuffield-centered dyspraxia program and prompt have been used to efficiently treat CAS. On the other hand, linguistic approaches are developed under the premise that disruptions at the motor programming and motor planning levels that occur in children with CAS result from inappropriate mental lexical representations of words that provide the information necessary for correct pronunciation of the sounds. The Integrated Phonological Awareness Method is a linguistic-based approach that targets simultaneously phonological awareness, letter-to-sound correspondence knowledge, and speech sound production. This approach was the only linguistic approach to demonstrate generalization effects according to Murray et al. 2014. These are the references.